Good morning and welcome to A-1 Vacuum and Sewing's live stream for September 10th. Just setting up for our giveaway here. Did you find something?
No.
So,
I have a giveaway.
what?
Right where we're sitting. I have a giveaway. But it's embroidery. That's the only problem.
Well, what did you want it to be?
I like it to be like if they're sewists, they can have it too. If you're not an embroiderer, you're going to give it to a
You're
friend
going to buy an embroidery machine.
Yeah. If you're not an embroiderer, you're going to buy one just so you can do this project. Right? That's what makes sense. Okay. Let's talk about a couple of things.
It felt like we never stopped working this weekend.
Patrick and I came in. Did we come in Saturday
We came
and Sunday?
in every day.
Because we're working on
Saturday, Sunday, and Monday.
We came in all 3 days? Oh, well, Saturday is our work day.
And then we had our employee party.
Which was so much fun.
Although at one point the kids walked in and I was like, I thought you guys left.
They had gone outside. They were like,
they didn't want to hang out with us old crusty people.
We had our table had old crusties on the one end, and then the kids were on the other end. Lori sat with the kids. She didn't sit with the old crusties.
She was put with the kids. She was at the kids table.
Yeah, the kids table had some funny stories going on. Some funny dating stories, and it was
I'm not dating today.
It made me go, I'm glad I'm not dating.
Yeah, really.
Oh my God. But they were funny stories. And it was nice to get out of the store and just have conversation.
And like actually
not
talk about something other than sewing.
Yeah, I was like, oh my God. Yeah, because, that's what we talk about. You don't realize how all-encompassing it is until you get out. And you're like, wow, we have other things we've done in our lives and other interests.
From the house, because all we talk about is the store.
Because we're talking about work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
So,
my heart goes out to the folks in the path of the fire.
Dana.
And we totally appreciate the people working on the fire.
Yeah, we've had a lot of people reach out about the fire. If you're not from this area, we have a lot of people that are being affected by it right now.
I think they said like 14,000 people have been evacuated.
Yeah. So
we've reached out to like a bunch of our friends, and nobody's moved in yet. But
yeah, we've put it out there because we have anyhow. So yes. So positive thoughts that it won't be windy today. I think that's like a huge
or that the wind
concern,
blows in the right direction.
Which is
let the
back
fire
on
blow
itself.
back on itself.
But it is close. I mean, it's like
it's probably like 7 miles as the crow flies from the store.
Yeah, and it's just skimming neighborhoods. Like it's in and skimming those neighborhoods. And
so, we had ash this morning.
Yeah, when I was driving home on the roundabout yesterday, where the professional office is up there, I could literally see little tiny flakes flicking.
Yeah,
yeah.
No, it's close.
Yeah, it's close.
I sent pictures to my kids. They're like, "Oh, geez, is that the fire?" Because I was thinking about our friends the Munsons and how it never once. We've been in Reno since 2000.
2002.
2002. I was going to say 2004. And we have friends that live in that area right now that's in danger. And I never thought about, wow, this area could burn. I don't think you really thought about it the way you think about it now, where you go, nobody's safe. Out west, you go, if the winds are whipping, I don't think you think any neighborhood is really safe anymore.
Well, I mean, at this point, fire's definitely different, for sure. So yeah, It's I think they are. Oh no, Anna has friends that lost their homes.
Oh God. Yeah. Oh, Gail does too. Yeah, this is like it's real and it's
Well, and the homes that are affected are a lot of them are really kind of big, beautiful, forever homes. So yeah.
Family homes
Yeah.
for generations.
so so send positive thoughts and pray for rain. Wouldn't it be great if just doesn't rain here? So
No wind
but
will be
maybe and I mean just if the wind would not kick up. That's what we're
Well,
really,
I was
really
listening to one of the things this morning when I went downstairs to drink my coffee. I swear every morning Jeannie opens her eyes just a little to see if I'm gonna move.
Patrick, okay, normally Patrick does more mornings than I do with the dogs. And then lately I've been doing 0 mornings.
0.
I've been so tired. And he's like, I thought you liked the mornings.
I'm okay with some mornings, but this morning it was like so like cool and nice in our room, and I was
cozy.
like relax. Like normally I'm awake, so I just get up. But this morning I could have slept.
Yeah, but
So I said something. I was like, "Could you do this morning?" And she didn't say anything. She just was like waiting to see if I moved.
I got up in the middle of the night with Poppy, and Poppy doesn't. We went through that period of time where she was getting us up in the middle of the night, like twice a night. And we're like, this dog is gonna go, and then she pooped out that big piece of tinfoil. It was like
There was like 2 months. Like I literally made
like
a
a
phone
month
call
in
where I was like,
Can we give her back?
I think I'm gonna give this dog back to you.
And then she pooped out
And
the
then she
tinfoil.
passed like a massive piece of
Because she ate a
tinfoil.
whole banana bread, including the foil. So she doesn't get up in the middle of the night, not very often, probably like once every 2 weeks. But when she does,
It's not
calling.
even once every 2 weeks, but like when she does, like you're like, oh, we got to get up.
Yes. So I got up in the middle of the night with her. So I thought, oh, that like there, done. I'm covered for 2 weeks.
I didn't know it worked that way.
He's so much better in the mornings than I am. It's his, and he wakes up and he's like, oh, I feel good. So I'm like, I never feel good in the morning. So I just figured it's Patrick time. Morning time is Patrick time. He likes it. He likes to get up, do his salutation to the sun. I get up and I'm like a vampire, like, ah! Like it's burning and killing me. That's how I am in the mornings. And he wants to do a salutation. So the morning time is the right time for him. That's why I don't get up. It's painful for me, and it's in your DNA. Your DNA says get up. What? Right? I don't know what he's complaining
Or
about.
she's like, don't worry, I'll get up. Don't worry, I'll get up this morning. And then it finally gets to the point where I'm like, Jesus, all right, fine, I'll get up. Don't worry, Jeannie, I'll get up.
Morning is not the right time. Nighttime is the right time for me. And I stayed up last night working on, oh my God, the video again.
Was it live?
I filmed it, but the end.
Did you post it?
So the end is really bad, but I'm going to post it anyways. That's why this content is free. Okay. This is the December project. And look, it is cute. Is this like not so cute? And you've got the little pom-pom fringe right here on his little hat and the little hanger, which I don't have like sewn on yet because I had a couple issues. Number one, this is December, digital dealer. Fun little hot pad. Oh, that reminds me, we should put Incel Shine or Incel Bright. I just have regular batting in here. This is decorative. Just hang it in your kitchen. Be like, ooh, it's winter. So, yeah, because we're already kitted. If you want, and they just said project batting. So if you want the Incel, and I can't remember. I think it's
Incel Bright?
Incel Shine, Incel Bright, the one that, where you can,
actually hold it.
Actually,
Where it's an
oh, you know
actual
what?
hot
You
mat?
don't want to, because this stuff, this will melt. This is like polyester thread, and this is going to melt for sure. So this is decorative only. So I did all the embroidery, and I was like, ooh, look at me go. And it was coming out so cute. And then it came time for the binding. And I was like, okay, I was reading the directions, because when I stitch these projects, it's for the first time. And I pause and I read and I go, okay, this is what we're going to do. I'm ready to pop it out of the hoop, right? That's what you do. And trim it and then put the binding on. And when it got to that part, I looked and I was like, we're going to attach the binding in the hoop. Never done that before. So there was like some taping, some folding back, some setting up, and then turning and taking the hoop out, doing it again. And I got to tell you, if I did it again, I would have just sewn my binding down in the hoop. I mean, not in the hoop, just on the sewing machine. Because I thought it took longer. It was risky because your binding, you pre-sew it in a circle, so it's got to fit. It's got to be perfect. And so when I get to that part in the end, I'm like, okay, too big. I was like this much too big. And then I was like, okay, this is the kicker. Now press, fold to the back, press, and hand stitch your binding. I've never hand stitched.
Is this Kimberbell?
This is Kimberbell. And I know, you know what? They're giving you new ways, new techniques, and trying different things. This process reminded me of, if you did Pumpkins and Potions, the buffalo plaid. Like how they had you stitch to create that buffalo plaid, where I was like, hey, can we just buy it? Done. Can we buy buffalo plaid done? That's how I felt about putting binding on in the hoop.
They're just teaching you new methodologies.
Yeah, no, I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. Like, let's do this. I was kind of excited, like, all right. But when I got to the last corner, I was like, this better fit. And it did. I was a little bit big, and here's the back, which hasn't been hand sewn down. I was like, Gail Cram, you out there? Can you hand stitch this for me? Let's film it, because I don't know how to do it. I just pressed everything down, and and I go, oh, it's really big. It was 2.5 inches. I would have gone 2 1/4. So there's things that I definitely would change. In the class, just to be true to the project, I think we will do. We're gonna do it in the hoop. I just want to prepare you that you're gonna be hand stitching, and we're gonna be piecing, or we're gonna be sewing our binding down in the hoop, and you might not like it. If you don't like it, don't do that part with me. And I want to prepare you too, because I'm going to post the video, and I don't want you to be like, oh, that was bad in the end. That's because it is.
It's fine.
It's
fine. It's free content.
It's a lot of me going,
She's like, last night, she's like, I got to do this one project. I'll be like an hour. She was like 2.5 hours later. I watched a movie. I was like dealing with emails. Like, we're going to be doing this show in Southern California later this year. And I was like doing stuff for that. And then I went up to bed, and then I was like, so when she came in, I was like, turn off the light. We're going straight to bed. But it took much longer than she had originally suggested.
Oh, yeah. It did take me longer, because there was a lot of pausing, thinking, head shaking. Just kidding.
What is this? Which month is this?
So this is December. I mean, and here's our kit. We listened, we asked, and you answered, and we listened. You're going to have enough fabric in here. Like, if this is the first kit where we didn't cut to size all the different pieces, you're going to have enough to make like 4 of them, because we cut like, they wanted a fat quarter for this and a fat quarter for this. You need like 9-inch pieces. So there's a lot of fabric in there. So you're going to be able to make so many. The things that are kitted for 1 is going to be the batting and the stabilizer. That stuff is kit for 1, and you're going to have to add that. But your fabric here, you're going to have enough to make many. So, and even the ribbon, I think we cut your ribbon so you could make 2, but there is plenty in here. Oh, and the Shape Flex. So Shape Flex, batting, and stabilizer for 1. And then you're going to have to supplement that, okay? The kit's $17.99. It is not up yet. It is cut for the 8x8 hoop, although you can do the 6x10 and the 5x7 or whatever size hoops that you have. You could probably blow it up and make like a monster hot pad.
It'll be digital dealer. What's it
Yeah,
called?
you
The
could do
snowman?
wall hanging. It is called, it's not up yet.
It's snow time.
There's no time like snow time. Okay, so it's not up yet because I wanted to do it first and make sure we had, every once in a while we'll cut a kit. I'm like, oh my God, we forgot something, or we cut something wrong, or you needed 2 pieces of this and you got 1. So it's not up yet. We'll probably put it up sometime today, and that'll go up. So if you want to add it to, you want to get all your kits. And then Michelle's going to be working on November. I was doing October, December. Michelle's going to be working on November. We'll have those kits up. Maybe we'll wait and we'll put them all up at once so you can buy them all at once, because I know some people want to get all those kits all at once. So maybe it won't be up there until end of the week. Or you can add it and go ship with my November kit, or ship. There's lots of shipping to do. I am hoping I get
Hey, open
gingerbread.
add something
Christmas.
to your cart on the A1 website.
Okay, what am I adding?
Just add something.
Anything?
Yeah. You have 2 things in your cart right now. Open your cart. And then... So if you look at your cart, Marlene, there's a large remove in blue underneath the description of the item to the right of the picture of the item. Just click that and it'll take it off. She asked how to delete something. From
Got
her
it.
cart.
Did we answer all the questions?
Somebody said they love how I look at you when you're talking.
Is
And
he
that's
like
no, if there was like a little bubble with a movie in my head, you'd see like, I wish I was mountain biking. I wish I was skiing. I wish I was climbing.
Patrick!
Like, I don't want to be here right now.
come on, we got to make the donuts.
Well, no, I'm making donuts.
Patrick, you know what? That's where his heart is. I know it's hard to believe this
The
is
mountains
not.
are calling and I must go.
Yes, that is like, you know what, we were, so we got up this morning, Patrick goes, I'm going to watch what I want to watch because I complain about it. And then, so of course we were watching mountain biking videos in Crested Butte. And someday when we're retired, we're going to get a van, and Patrick and I'm going to have,
We're going to live down by the river.
and I'm going to bring all my hand stitching with me. I'm going to just be hand stitching, binding on left and right. Well, you know, it's going to be wonderful because I'm going to set up a table, and we're going to have a generator, and I'm going to be sewing out in nature.
We'll have
And
solar generators.
I imagine that
That's
to
like
be
old school. Now you just have a big battery pack that
Really?
you charge every day. Yes.
like that to me is going to, and then when I get bored, then I'll go lay in the hammock and I'll read a book. Patrick, you know what he said to me? You're not going to believe me. I don't know. Okay.
You need to explain what that is.
It's awful. That's what
It's
it
not
is.
awful.
He wants
She'd
me.
be saving my life.
Plus, I think I'll get confused, and then I'll instead of
I'm like,
closing
this is
it.
how bad you think your brain is? Like,
Yeah.
if this is how bad your brain is, you need help.
So, okay, belaying is like Patrick climbs, and then I would have a rope attached to me, and then I would be okay. This is why it sucks. Number one, your head is like
No,
this
they
the
make
whole
glasses for that now.
But-
You look through these glasses, and the glasses look up.
time. Okay, it's just horrible. You're just standing there waiting for this person to fall
When
so you
she
can
and
catch
I
him.
first got together, when she was so in love, she was like, "I'll climb. I love climbing. We're gonna climb forever.
I hate climbing.
I love it.
I
We're gonna
hate
climb
it.
forever. This is
I
so good."
hate it.
And then
hate it
as
because
soon as we got married and we had kids, she was like, "I hate climbing."
it is uncomfortable. You wear shoes that it's like you're the evil stepsister in Cinderella, and you're wearing glass slippers that are
not
3
true.
sizes too
No,
small.
that's not true anymore.
Okay, it hurts your hands because the rock sometimes is like glass.
She's like this. If she really was telling you what she meant, she'd go, "It's physical activity.
No, okay, it is.
It's physical activity, and you have to move, not on a couch."
Yes, it is physical activity that is very painful. And then if you fall a little bit, scrapes and scratches all over your body that hurt, and I don't like that. And an approach, you need to you go,
actually have to
oh,
walk there.
That doesn't look too far, and then it's 8 miles to get there. One way, with heavy stuff on your back in the sun.
Doesn't that sound like fun?
It's horrible. And then he wants me to belay him, so I have to sit there, and he has to tie me down because
Not anymore. They make a piece of gear called.
I don't get
ohm
how
for
that works. Because
So when you fall, the piece of gear, like, it takes like a portion of the weight.
I don't understand how a piece of gear can do that. If you're 100 pounds and the person you're belaying
I
is
swear to God, it
160
works.
pounds,
You know, you're
then they fall, you fly into the air.
Your 115-pound son was belaying me on stuff safely because of this.
I'm not
piece of
belaying.
gear.
He's like, you're not gonna belay me. I'm like, no. That's his idea of us retiring and being romantic. That we'll go climbing, and that I'm gonna spend hours just sitting there on the rope watching him, and then flying into the air if he falls, and then getting scratched and hiking for miles in the hot sun. Doesn't that sound awful? When I could be sitting there with the breeze, with my sewing table and the sun powered generator and butterflies flying around me as I'm making my projects, that sounds like fun. And then I get tired, so then I go lay in the hammock in the sun, or go into the van and shut the doors, but the cross breeze is blowing, and then I'm just sleeping. That sounds like fun. Not the belay. No. And I get confused, and I'm supposed
This
to.
is really what she's like. I'll kill you. She's like, I'll drop
don't
you. I'll
wanna
get
do-
confused.
Yeah.
And I'm
then
like, what do you like?
your life is on the line, and I go, open, close. What do I do? And then I open and. I don't want to do that. It's too much responsibility.
I don't know.
Anyhow, okay, back to business. Dude, yes, digital dealer kit. And then it is $10 more for the design.
What's before Pete's sake?
Did we answer everything? Oh, this isn't up yet. Not up yet. The one, oh, so I think Michelle is going to be stitching out this Friday. Is it the 13th this Friday? Friday the 13th. Ooh.
Jeannie
It's gonna
is
be so
not
creepy.
in the store on Thursday.
Yeah, I'm not here Thursday.
You have a meeting with Shuff on Wednesday at 11?
Yes.
Shuff.
Yeah. My secretary just informed me I have an appointment on Wednesday as well. Okay. So, I hope I didn't miss anything. Nope.
Jeannie, you're so sweet. This is just one more way Jeannie's like, no.
Patrick, it's doesn't make any sense for me to do that.
It totally does.
Okay. Okay, let's follow up and make sure we have. Okay, Incel Bright is what you need. Yes, the Buffalo Plaid was a learning experience and kind of fun, but I don't think I'll do it again. Use. Yes. Okay, if this is decorative, steam a seam. Just do steam a seam. Light, and you could do the 1/4 inch or the 1/2 inch. Mine's going to be decorative. This is not going to be, I'm not going to be grabbing my pie with this. So I'm just going to, should we just do that? So when we do the class, we are going to piece, are you reading all of this? We are going to piece in the hoop and then we'll steam a seam. So I'll add that to the supply list and that's what we'll end up doing. But I did get tired last night because I finished maybe around 10:15 or something. And I was like, all right, we'll figure this out later. And then the video ended.
I have no control over your cart. I can't get into your cart. And so my guess is it's there on the phone. You probably just need to look for it. Because I can't get into your cart. Too many bugs outside. Maybe have a screen area for
that would be great too, right? Just have one of those. I'll be like,
or
Patrick,
a thermocell.
I'll be like, Patrick, set up the sewing room.
And I'll go.
And it'll be one of those.
No, that doesn't sound like fun for me. I'm going.
I want one of those. I want it to be like the dime spray tent where you just like, you take it out of the thing and then you throw it and it just pops up and it's done. That's what I want it to be like because there are too many bugs. However, there are places that don't have a lot of bugs like Great Basin, right?
There were no bugs.
They didn't have any bugs.
There have been like no bugs here this
We
summer.
have not had many bugs here in Reno either. Are the gut? Yeah, we
You'll
were.
both be too old when you retire to do all that. No, I'm gonna do all of it in retirement.
Can you do the snowman's hat without the flower? Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, this was the fringe, and you don't have. Look, see the fringe? Fun, except that one that's sticking up too far. So that's the fringe, and
Without.
yeah, you don't have to do that. You could skip that and just put like a pom-pom on there. That would be really fun too. Something like that. But technique. So that's what we were doing. Okay. So I did want to talk to you about some stuff that's happening. Number one, Michelle's going to be doing upgrade Solaris Luminaire upgrade class today. So get ready. If anyone is taking that class, if you're ever taking any class and you have trouble getting into the room or trouble logging onto Zoom, call us at the store so we can help you with that. The idea that anyone is struggling and doesn't get into a class for some reason is always heartbreaking to me. So make sure you call this store. We're not always checking the email because sometimes I'll get emails that say, I had trouble getting in. Can somebody help me? And then they send me another one. Or if ever you're emailing us and we're not getting back to you, call this store so we can address whatever issues that you're having. Let's see.
Sandy asks, will I get a notification when my hoop ships? And I can't remember, Sandy, your name sounds familiar. Have I called you and collected money? Like once you've paid for the hoop, it ships.
Oh yeah, she should have shipped the 5x7 and the 7x12. So let me see if I can find you shipping confirmation. You can answer them, Patrick.
So yes. So if you've paid for your product, the product has gone out.
Or is it maybe it's sitting over there?
No, I don't think so because I
I'm
don't
not
think
seeing
she
any
paid
shipping.
So if you haven't heard from us yet, that means that we haven't gotten to it yet.
Just put this up.
So-
It's only a 2-hour class, nothing needed.
I'm
And that
going to
week
have you talk about it.
Okay, and that week's pretty empty.
Okay.
So
Oh yeah, and nothing needed. We like that. And I don't know how about the scan and cut?
Under edit.
I don't have kits. Did you order the orange?
I think it was ordered that day.
Yeah, Net
Okay.
may be answering your question, Marlene. My friend sets up a hexagon outside room when camping, and her sewing machines are inside it.
Yes,
Sounds
Cindy.
like a good idea.
That's what I'm gonna do. Or I might read, or
Well, and Jen
I might
Padley
knit.
said, turn your phone sideways, and then you'll actually see remove.
So they're. How are you feeling? They're live. If you don't want to be on YouTube,
Yeah, Joanne said a button. A button would be fantastic too. Love it. Yeah.
They have been paid for. Yeah, so then I've released them. So you looked at
Why don't
Just look up Sullivan.
I did. Ooh. We'll figure that out, Miss Sandy. He's looking right now. Okay, so this Friday is going to be this project. This is going to be the Kimberbell blank, the cinch bag, and it's going to be the Halloween one, though, that says Boo. And Michelle's going to be doing
you don't
that.
Have anything here. Like, I don't know what you're even logged into.
Okay, he's figuring it out right now. So make sure you have your kit and you're ready to go for that. Michelle's doing the, she is doing the upgrade class. She also said this is up. So she is doing an Artspira class. So if you have been like, what is Artspira? How does Artspira work? Maybe I'll help Michelle talk about this. Okay, hang on. Before she talks about it, I did want to show you one product. This is new from Janine Babbage, and it's up on the site. It's Happy Thanksgiving. These are all I have. So, and it looks like they're not going to be available until the end of the month, so you can still order it. But once these are sold out, I think, what is that, like 8 more of them? I think I had ordered 10 of them. Once they're sold out, then you're going to have to wait until the end of the month to get yours. But I did want to show you this. And I wanted to show you a new product, too, that Miss Diane showed to me. And these are the tri-stands for this. And instead of being on top of a table, now you can hang it up. So do you see how it has the little spots right here? So these are made for the 4x9 size, and they'll just fit right in there. I don't know how you do it, because you have to, oh, you're doing the ribbon anyways. Like, you do the ribbon, except it's going to now hang on the wall. There's 2 different sizes. I only have like a handful of these. There's more on order, and I think I'll have them at the end of the month. Just be okay. Know that maybe yours might not be here. I have 3 of these, and I only have 1 of these left. And this is the one that she shows in the picture. But there's more on order, so these will probably be here about around the middle of the month. But this is the one that she shows in the picture with the little flower on the top. So if you're like, I have no place left to tabletop space, but you have wall space, the new tri-stands are out. All right.
So it went out.
Celinda, have you not gotten your kit? Let me check on that. Okay.
We dropped those off, what, like yesterday?
Yeah,
the
but
ones that were paid on Saturday.
I will, Celinda, I'm going to check as soon as the live feed is over. I'll check on that. And
Or is that Sunday?
pumpkins, Thanksgiving thing, what kind of... Oh, this is what we're giving away too. I'm going to give it away with one of these because I only have, so now I only have 2 left. But wait, there's more that I've ordered. I was just waiting for it to come.
It says you're going to get it on Thursday, Sandy.
Okay, so here is our giveaway today. Hopefully you're an embroiderer, and if you're not, then you can give this away to one of your friends that is. Or you know what, if you're a sewist, maybe I'll find something that, I'll see what I can do. So we're going to give away 1 design and 1 hanger. That's going to be our giveaway. And the question was, I think we just had
It was
like...
a vacuum question.
Yes, and I was reading through some of those replies, and I feel like a lot of people are big box vacuum people. Do you want to address that?
You know, I always say there's a life cycle to your vacuums, and quite frankly, like at this point right now, the big box brands like Hoover, Dirt Devil, Bissell, Eureka, and Electrolux, Dyson, Shark, like it's difficult to even get parts for them. And I was having a conversation with somebody in the industry the other day where he was like, I'm at a point now where I don't even want to fix them. Because you're buying, third-party manufactured parts or whatever. We'll always do our best to fix your vacuum. But when you get to that point where your vacuum doesn't work, you should definitely be calling us and making sure that you are... let's get you something that's made to be repaired made to last. And, you buy it once and you use it for the rest of your life. The industry statistic is pretty crazy because people are buying a new vacuum almost every 3 years at this point. And it would be, there's SIBO and then there's everybody else, and definitely worth a conversation. So let's go to the giveaway. Are we giving away one? I wasn't listening.
We're just
at the
giving
end
away
there.
one. One lucky winner.
Rosemary Francis.
Do you want to read her reply?
Hi, my favorite peeps. We have a big box store vacuum, and I don't know why, as it never works good. We need a new vacuum, though. Have a great weekend. So, Rosemary, you won. Congratulations. Will you write that down or email yourself? And when you're ready to get that new vacuum, call us. We'll get you a SIBO with a 10-year warranty. All right,
Yes.
you ready?
we're going to have Michelle chat really
Okay.
quickly.
All right, bye.
And I'm adding those links. We miss you, Secretary Mundy. So I'm adding right now those links for, I added the link for this as well as the link for this. Just know if you're getting this, you're going to have to wait. Unless you're one of the 2 or 3 lucky people that buy it right now. Congratulations.
Where'd it go? Oh,
Here
there.
you go.
Okay.
Okay, let's talk about this really quickly because Michelle's got to get ready for her class.
So I put another session of Get to Know Artspira on the calendar for Tuesday, the 24th. This is an introductory class, so it's not like we're not making projects. We're just going to go through all of the stuff that's in there. And so it's on the calendar for Tuesday, the 24th from 10:30 to 12:30. And God, I wish that if you've not jumped on that bandwagon yet, I wish you would, because it's not going to go away, and it's really a fun app to play with. They put a lot into it. I'm sorry, I'm like smoke. They put a lot into it, and it just keeps growing and growing. It's like I keep getting notifications. Now you can bring in pictures in landscape instead of just in portrait mode.
Oh, I didn't.
Yeah, you
I
can
haven't
only
done
do that.
anything. I should take the class.
So, I think in the future, what I will do is offer some classes if you're on the paid platform, because there's different features you can use on the paid platform. But I think it's really important that you push buttons. Good morning.
So will they be pushing buttons?
You will
when
be
they...
pushing buttons.
Okay.
So we won't be making anything. So please don't pick your favorite picture that you haven't been able to make into something in Artspira yet, because we're not going to do that. We're going to go through everything that's there. We'll use a lot of the built-in stuff. I probably will have you maybe, pick a couple of different things to do different things with, but we're going to use pretty much what's built in there. Yes, we're getting a ton of smoke because we're right next to it, Marlene. It's right behind us.
And I think what's really great about this is sometimes you just need that push.
Yeah.
Just to get your hands on it, to open up open up the app. And
I think what a lot of them don't know, Jeannie, is you can use this with any Brother wireless machine. So even, what did we figure out? The SE700's wireless.
yeah, and what if you want to bring a design that's not there? Or, some of the things that you can do in Artspira: design, edit, connect, and create. So for the
Yes,
SE
it is only for Brother machines. It is a Brother exclusive
Another
app.
reason why you want to maybe make the migration over to Brother.
I think it's worth it at this point. I think because there's so much that's going on with it. It's just, I am going to show some of the paid features that they have added. That's similar. It's not the same, but it's kind of similar to the picture thing where you can do pop art, or you can change it to a cartoon or a line drawing or something
How
like that.
cool.
I'll demo that part. That's part of the paid platform, but it's, the AI is becoming integrated with it. And don't be afraid of AI. It's not Big Brother from outer space. It's fine.
Yeah, so I was on the SE700 and I was like, there's no combine feature. You can't add. So you get the design and that's it. But with Artspira,
You can
'cause-
combine, you
Yeah,
can combine
what-
designs and then send them over.
what I'm thinking is, because it says design, edit, connect, and create, now you could do the design, you
Yep.
could add the lettering, and then you can send it back over. So it gives you lots of options.
So, Kathy, all of our classes are on Zoom, so sign up for the class. If you're there, that's great. If you're not, you get a recording of it.
Yeah, Joanne, so if you don't have a Brother machine, if you have ScanNCut,
You can still use it for ScanNCut. You can, and here's the beautiful thing: if you have, we don't teach this model anymore, but if you have a ScanNCut CM650CW, that's not an auto blade. That one is a wireless machine. The CW stands for wireless, cutting wireless. So any wireless ScanNCut doesn't have to be a dealer model. It can be an older model. It can be a Hobby Lobby model or Michael's model if you have that. There's 500 cut files on there. Yes. We are
the hanger's on the site. I just put up the link,
okay.
Cheryl, so it's up above.
So, and if you have Print Moda, you need Artspira to run Print Moda, but you also can use it to run the, at my house, it runs the sublimation printer as well. It actually is my screen for my little sketch embroidery machine. It doesn't have a screen. My iPad is my screen, which is just as big a screen as what's on my Luminaire. So it has so much potential. I think that you really just have to get in there and start pushing buttons. So if you haven't done that yet, or honestly, if you haven't done anything since you took the class the last time I offered it last November, then you've missed about 27 updates to it at least.
Wow.
The class is $20.
Yep. So get signed up for that. It's on the website, and
Yes, you can buy the Artspira class now and use it recorded when you get your Brother machine, Alice. You can actually just watch it because you can play with Artspira. You can get used to pushing the buttons until you get your Brother machine. So you can get used to using the actual app itself. That's always good. And
Cindy, I will look at that. I'll check that.
Our design's getting better. Marlene, the designs were never bad, but if you haven't opened the app for like the last 7 months, you've really missed out because some of the free designs are really pretty cute. I do have the paid version and I do enjoy it, but I use the editing on it. And that's why I feel like I'm going to offer maybe a more advanced class if you're on the paid platform, because what's on the free platform really doesn't change. What changes is you using it. But what's on the paid platform is a little bit more involved. So I probably will offer a supplemental class to go with that, and then maybe a project or two. I don't know. Kind of hard to plan a project because everybody has to have the same. Has to have a wireless Brother machine. A wireless ScanNCut. It just it becomes really complicated. But yeah, I think it's great. I love the app. I've loved it from the beginning, even when some of you thought I was crazy. Even when some of you thought Brother was crazy, but I really have enjoyed it since the very beginning. So I put that up. It's I put it in, pretty close. It's like a couple weeks away. If we fill up, then I'll run it again. So I put it so that 20 people could be in the first class, and if that fills up, then I'll put another session on. So not to worry. I'll keep putting them on as long as there's interest. And I think that, especially if you're on the list waiting for an Avenir, you need to be in this class.
We'll make a pact, right? We'll all go ahead and take this
You
class.
need to be in this class. So let's hope that you sign up for it. Okay, that's all I got.
All right, over and out. Have a great day. Be creative and make something awesome. And we